Hey guys, Probable1701 here, and today we are going to be ranking my modern series Doctor Who Steelbooks from least to best. I own 8 of them. I'm a huge fan of the Steelbook line. I'm already looking forward to the Series 7 one when it gets announced, because I'm pretty sure we'll get it eventually. And let's go ahead and get started. At the bottom of my list is the specials, the David Tennant specials. This is the only one I was actually really disappointed with. I still like it, and the art looks nice. It's just, I don't know. It left it a little lacking for me. The spine is good. This is the first one where I actually felt like the back was a little too busy, though. There's a lot going on here. I like the use of color, the purple, the red, the blue, but there's just too much kind of crammed in here for me. And this is also the first one that had some of the companions on the back. Before this, it had all been villains on the back, and I like that better. Gives it a little more room to breathe. I like how there's different colors on the front. Instead of those colors on the back, we have the green and the yellow, the regeneration energy, and the green of the TARDIS, and they're intermingling well. The look on Tennant's face is done really well, although I don't like the way it looks when the light hits it right here, and this part's kind of darkened out. And it looks weird in person. I can't really explain it, but it looks good when it's not hitting that kind of light. And I like how his hand's up in a farewell, kind of like Tom Baker's hand is on the Season 18 Blu-ray collection set. I like how that kind of mirrors that. But yeah, good, just a little disappointing. Moving right along, the next one on the list is the Series 10 Steelbook. And the only reason this one ranks so low is because the art style is different than the others. You know, the others kind of have the Doctor and the Companion on the front with the villains on the back. And I kind of like that uniformity. If it wasn't for that, this one would rank higher because Alice's art is amazing. There's the spine. Alice does great art. We have Bill on the back, and that's a beautiful shot, and that's a great shot of Capaldi. Her art style is absolutely amazing. I actually use it as the thumbnail for this channel and as my banner over my page. So she does magnificent art. I wish I had the Series 9 Steelbook. It's just crazy money expensive at this point. But yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that it just doesn't quite fit in with the others, it would rank a lot higher. It's really good art. Next on the list is the Series 6 Steelbook, and I love the green theme right here. It looks really good. I like the way the Sonic's done. I don't really care for the Stetson and the green coat a lot, but the green does match the other green really well. Again, the back is a little busy. There's a lot going on here. I like how it has this reflection there in the visor for the astronaut. That's really neat. The silence look good. And again, the green, the moon for the Kill the Moon episode. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. There really is. The spine is not as colorful just because it's that dark green, so it doesn't really stand out on the shelf. But the front and the back look fantastic. Sophie's done a great job here. And moving right along is the Series 5 Steelbook. I love the Van Gogh, or Van Gogh, however you're supposed to say it, background here. Sophie made a great choice when doing this piece to do that. I think that was her pitch when she was pitching for this Steelbook, and she did a great job here. I love the spine. That looks really good. The back is a little busy, but it works pretty well here. I love the crack running right through there, and how the Van Gogh background blends into the main picture right here, especially with the Pandorica cube. Looks really good. I love the fact we have an old Dalek and a Paradigm Dalek right there. Again, I wish it was more just villains on the back, but it actually works pretty well here. I have a couple nitpicks, like Amy has a bit of a slouch there that drives me insane, and I don't like the Sonic quite so in your face front and center, but the background's what sells it. She did a magnificent job. It's a fantastic Steelbook. And then we have the Series 4 Steelbook, and these, yeah, I've noticed these are pretty much in like a descending order here. This is my favorite one that Sophie's done. I love her choice to put Donna front and center. That's a very Donna thing to do, and I think Sophie really has a good grasp on Tin and Donna's relationship. I could definitely see Donna standing in front of him like that. That's very them, so I love her choice to do that. I love the Medusa cascade in the background. That looks phenomenal, and the way the Sonic's glowing right there. Again, the spine looks really good. the spine is a big deal for me. I like, because that's usually what I see on the shelf, so I like that to look good. The back is pretty good. I love the planets here, right there, and I love her choice to put Bad Wolf on the TARDIS and for turn left. Nice nod to turn left. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite one that Sophie's done so far. And then next on the list is the Series 3 one. I know some people have some issues with this one, but I love it. This is the one that got me into the Steelbook collecting. This is the first one I ever saw. And that purple background is so nice. I know a lot of people nitpick that it's not very fitting for Season 3. It should have more of an orange background maybe. But I think that purple looks gorgeous. I love the little vapor trails. What really sells it to me is that pose Tennant's in. I absolutely love that pose of cautiously moving forward into the unknown. Got the Sonic going right here. And Martha's the same way. They're not quite sure what they're getting into, but they're forging ahead. That's what sold me on this Steelbook. Again, the spine looks really good. It's back before they had started using the new logo. The spine looks really good. I actually kind of like it like this because with the older logo, you get to see more of the spine. It's not as obscured by the lettering like the newer ones are. And I love the back here because since this one's just villains, it has room to breathe. It's not overcrowded. We have a nice shot of the Weeping Angels, although that cloth on it looks weird. I think this is actually based off one of the figures, not the actual models for the show. And that looks a little out of place. But other than that, it looks really good. And I love that shot of the Master right there. But yeah, this is the one that got me hooked on Steelbooks. It's really, really nice. And then these two are almost a tie. Excuse me. It's really hard, and I flip-flop back and forth on them. But I'm going to go ahead and put this one in second place. Let me start by saying these are both by Lee Binding, and I love Lee Binding's work. He does the art for the collection, the classic series collection box sets, and he is amazing. Ooh, look at that spine. That's so nice. He's easily my favorite Doctor Who artist. I love that abstract background with all the different colors. I love that shot of Tennant's face with the Sonic and Rose right there. And I love how they kind of blend into the background, like they're almost mixing with it right here. And at the same time, it's almost like the sun's coming up directly behind them while they're blending into it. I absolutely love that. And then the back. Here's why the backs on the newer ones just don't do as much for me. And that is hard to match. That is just majestic. The Cybermen, the use of colors there, the orange right there. Cybermen firing, the Daleks coming out of the sphere. That is just... None of the newer ones, the backs match up to that because they're overcrowded. There's too much going on them. That just looks amazing. And just barely edging it out. And again, if you ask me tomorrow, I might change my mind, is the Season 1 one. I love the Season 1 one because it's a limited use of colors. There's not really a lot of different colors going on here, you would think. It looks so inviting. This is one where if you saw it on a shelf and you'd never seen Doctor Who, you'd be tempted to pick it up because it just looks so inviting. There he is, holding his hand out to you, offering you his hand to take you on this miraculous journey to other worlds, to the future, to the past, with some attractive arm candy as well. Billie Piper is a pretty young woman, and that is a beautiful rendition of her right there. And that look on Chris's face is just confident. Hey, come with me. Come with me, I'll take care of you, I'll protect you, all that. I love, again, how they kind of fade into the background. It's almost like they're a constellation in the stars. It's just so good. The spine is nice. It's kind of dark, so you don't see it as easily, but it looks nice. And then the back. Oh, that is gorgeous. The Bad Wolf written on the TARDIS with the Daleks there. Simple, but it looks, it's a masterpiece. It looks phenomenal. Yeah, and I don't know. As much as I like the others, none of them have quite measured up to Lee's offerings. Lee Binding is just an amazing artist. So yeah, those are my modern series Doctor Who Steelbooks. I'll do a ranking of the classic ones after the Fury from the Deep one comes in, because I have that'll be my fourth one, and I'll give those a ranking afterwards. So these are all my different Doctor Who Steelbooks. I like them all. There are no bad ones. So don't If any of the artists happen to see these, don't get mad. They're all amazing. And far better than anything I could do. I do good to draw people that can... I do good to try to draw Beavis and Butthead. So, yeah, they definitely got me beat. Anyway, I'm Prowl1701. This has been a nice look at my Modern Series Steelbook collection. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my main channel, Prowl1701, PROWL1701. And most importantly, stay safe, and thank you for watching.